Thanks for joining me. My name is Liz and this is my movement channel, Movement with Liz. Today we're going to do a short mobility practice for the upper body. So think the spine, think the shoulders and think the neck. By the end, hopefully you're going to be feeling like you've just got more movement. If there's any kind of restrictions, hopefully they start to feel like you can move a little bit better. If there's any pain, hopefully that starts to dissipate as well. And it's something that you could do on a really regular basis. So we want to be moving the body regularly, daily, but we also want to be making sure that we're doing things to help our joints and then help the connective tissue, help the muscles as well to recover, just so we feel good and that we can continue to move well. So do things like our training, our running, whatever it is that you love to do. So we're going to start down on our back. So laying down, hug the knees in towards your chest. Take a little moment, you might roll around on the spine or take a little rock up and down or side to side. Connecting to your breathing. Breathing in and out of the nose. And start to pay attention to your body. So this might be really easy for you to do this, or it might actually be challenging. It's a reminder that we never go into pain. So if something doesn't feel right, don't feel like you have to force the body into it. You may be just having one knee at a time and you can swap over like that. But just taking a little moment just to settle in. Might lengthen out through the neck, feeling the spine connected to the ground. Breathing in nice and smoothly, feeling the breath move in and out of your body. Going to bring the hands to your knees. This is kind of like a cat-cow or a cow-cat as I like to call it, but we're on our back and it's not going to be quite as, the body's not going to be moving quite as much as it would be if we were on our hands and knees. So bringing the hands to the knees, you're going to take a breath in, let the legs move away from you, the arms will lengthen. You may notice just a slight little kind of arching in the back, not a massive one. And then breathing out, squeeze the knees back in. And you might notice that the spine kind of rolls back down towards the mat. So really subtle, it's not big. And just continue to do that with your breath. Breathing in, let the arms lengthen, the knees move away from the body. You might feel a bit of a stretch through the back of the neck here as you do that. And then breathing out, squeeze the knees back in. Just doing that at your own pace with your natural rhythm of breath. Just being really nice and gentle. Do that 3 more times. And once you've done that, bring the feet down to the floor. Just going to start moving the arms. So bring the arms down by your side and just find a natural position here with the body. There may be that slight little natural arch in the lower back. Otherwise, you can roll the pelvis back or rolling the top of your hips to the bottom of your rib cage. The lower back will press down into the mat. So just find what feels good for you. Hands come down by the side. Take a breath in, reach the arms up so they're in line with the shoulders, wrist, elbow, shoulder align. Breathe out, Bring them down just as far as your range will allow. So you might make it all the way to the ground, you might not. Remember, we're not forcing it. Take a breath in, reach the arms up, back to that alignment of wrist, elbow, shoulder. Breathing out, bring the hands back down by the side. Let's do that again. Breathing in, reaching. Breathing out, lengthen up overhead to your full range. Breathing in, reaching back up. Breathing out, coming back down. So again, it's really nice, really gentle. Don't force the body. Might start to feel, might get a little bit of a stretch there underneath the armpit as you reach overhead. So just really gentle movement. Continuing to do it with your breath. Let's do that one more time. We're going to go into a hip bridge and then we're eventually going to add that arm movement back in. But to begin, we'll just start with the bridge. So you're going to take a breath in, roll the spine or roll the lower back down towards the mat. And then as you breathe out, press down through the feet, lifting the hips up, holding there. Take a breath in. Breathing out, rolling the spine back down towards the ground. So take a breath in, roll the pelvis back, breathing out, press down through the feet, roll the spine up. Take a breath in, breathing out, roll it back down. Let's do that 3 more times, just moving with your own breath. Feeling the spine peel off the ground bit by bit. Imprinting it back down into the ground. Moving with control. So I've got 1 more. Maybe you've done 3 already, maybe not. So we're going to add the arms into this movement. So the breathing is going to be a little bit different. So you're going to take a breath in, roll the spine down towards the mat. Breathe out, roll the pelvis up or roll the spine up and press the hips up. Come to that halfway point. Take a breath in. Breathe out, arms reach overhead. You're holding in that bridge position if that feels okay for your neck. Take a breath in, bring the arms back up. Breathing out, roll it back down. Let the hands and hips meet the ground at the same time. Let's do that again. Breathing in, spine rolls back down towards the mat. Breathing out, hips lift up, arms reach. Take a breath in, hold. Breathing out, reach the arms overhead. Breathing in, come back through to reaching the arms up. And then breathing out, rolling back down. And just continue on with that movement. Breathing in, spine rolls towards the mat. Breathing out, hips lift up, arms reach. Breathing in, arms reach all the way overhead or as far as you can. Breathing in, bring the arms back up. Breathing out, roll everything down. Good, let's do that 3 more times. Don't rush the movement. See if you can really focus on what's happening in your body. Feel what's happening into your body. Using the breath. Okay, one more time. Take a little moment once you've done those three. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Whew, little workout for the glutes and hamstrings as well, getting into that hip bridge. So we're going to do the same movement. We're going to stay with the hip bridge, but we're going to do one arm and we're going to add some neck movement. So if there's no issues with your neck and you know it's going to feel okay to turn the head to the side, do this. If there is kind of any neck issues, I'm going to get you just to keep looking up. So keeping the neck into that neutral position. So I'll demonstrate to start. So we're going to breathe in. Spine rolls down towards the mat. Breathe out. Lift the hips up. One arm is going to lift up. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Arm reaches overhead. Neck turns to the opposite side. Take a breath in. Look back towards the ceiling. Bring the arm back up. Breathe out. Roll it back down. And then moving on to the other side. Take a breath in. Roll the hips. Breathing out. Lift the hips. One arm reaches up. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Arm reaches overhead, looking over that opposite shoulder. Breathing in. Bring it back through to center. Breathing out. Roll back down. So getting a little bit of neck movement now. Just again, find that movement with your own breath. Working into your range. And see if you can link the movements up. So as you bring the arm back up, you look back through to center. And then as you breathe out, spine rolls down, hips touch down as the hand touches the ground. Don't overthink it, but there is a little bit of thinking involved. Getting that coordination, getting the brain and the body working together. Nice little exercise. Okay, let's do one more. Or if you need to do two more to even it out, do that. Okay, once you've done that one or the two to even it out, hug the knees back in towards the chest. Take that little roll around on the spine, a little side to side or up and down. Okay, then rolling up, coming over to the hands and knees. So this is one of my favorite movements to do. If you've done any of my other mobility videos or even yoga videos, we've probably done this together. So we're going to do it again because it's just so damn good. So you're going to bring knees under hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. And think about getting your whole torso moving as one. So imagine it was like a barrel and it's going to roll out, up and around. So I'll just demonstrate from the front. So you breathe in, let the belly drop down as if you're coming into cow. Breathe out, press the rib cage out to the side, roll it up and over to the other side and then back down and through. So you're breathing in, breathing out, getting that nice big circular motion with the torso. And this is just beautiful. Oh, there goes the hip pop. You might hear the clacks and the clicks of the body. Finding that movement. We're just going to one side first. So do 3 more. This is one of those ones where I can just like continue to do it because it feels so nice. And then we'll do that to the other side, using the breath. Breathe in, breathe out, roll it out, up and around. Might feel a little bit different to one side. You might find it a bit easier. Might find one side's a little bit more restricted. Just kind of work with it. I think I've got one more. Ooh, nice. So I'm going to come into wagtail. So again, line yourself up, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. This time you can bring your knees together though. Feet are going to lift off the floor, and we're going to do exactly as it sounds. We're going to wag our tail. So a little side to side with the hips. And then see what feels good for you. So it might feel nice to be in a little bit of extension. So that would be kind of the little arch through the back, so the hips are pressing up towards the ceiling. Or it might feel nice to come into flexion. So just experiment. You can even move in and out of those 2 movements of the spine. Remember, we're not going into any kind of risky type of pain. There may be like a compressive little feeling if you're in extension. Just kind of work with it. Find what feels good. This is a really nice one for the lower back. Breathing smoothly. So really simple kind of things that we can do to help ourselves. It's not the most amazing, training. I would say it's kind of like a little bit boring, so hopefully I'm making it interesting enough for you. But it's really beneficial. And when you do this sort of stuff consistently, you really notice a difference in your body and how you feel, how you move. Those little niggles that you have start to disappear. You just feel better in general. Unfortunately, it's kind of just having to do the thing to get to where you want to be. All right, slow that down. So a little bit more now for the upper body. It's going to come up onto our knees. If that doesn't feel good, sit on a chair or a stool or a cushion even. That's going to work for you. It's going to take a breath in, reach up, breathe out, reaching over to one side. I'm going to do the same side. So bring the hand back down, take a breath in, reach up, breathing out, lengthen through the side of the body and reach through the fingertips to the other side. And again, just find the movement with your own breath. Try and keep everything upright, so you're not leaning like that to reach. You're keeping everything square, and think length through the side body. Let's do 3 more to that side. And swap sides. And again, you might notice that one side feels a little bit better. You might have more range. Might feel less restrictive. Okay, do 3 more. All right, our last movement that we're going to do, I do want to keep this short and sweet. So you're going to come back down to the hands and knees. So kind of like that wagtail, but this time we're looking over the shoulder at our ankle and coming back through to center. And then looking over the opposite shoulder at our ankle, coming back through to center. You might notice a little kind of engagement through the side as you look to that ankle. Keep pressing down through the palms. We're going to do something a little bit different with this one. So next time you come to the right side, so you're looking over that shoulder, we're going to hold here and breathe. And what you can do is, as you breathe in, press the right palm into the ground. As you breathe out, press the left palm into the ground. Do that again. Breathe in, press the right palm in. Breathe out, press the left palm in. You might notice a bit of a more of a stretch through that left side. Do that one more time, breathing in, breathing out. Let's come back through to center, go to the other side, hold it there, breathe in, press the right palm into the ground, press the left palm into the ground, breathe out, press the right palm in. Breathe in, left, breathe out, right. Do that one more time, breathe in, breathe out. Come back through to center, and then just take any kind of movement. You might want to get up and jump around. You might want to kind of shake it out a little bit. So that was just a short little mobility practice for the spine, for the shoulders, a little bit of neck movement happening as well. So please let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If there's something that you want to see or some kind of movement practice that you would like to do, please let me know. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.